Hello and welcome back to another video, and today I actually have a character deck profile for you guys. We have ZANE TRUESDALE here today. So ZANE TRUESDALE will actually be giving us his deck profile. So this is the list that he played in the anime. So over like a lot of like looking around and stuff, this seems to be the list that ZANE TRUESDALE played in the anime, and I'm thinking of making the series of character deck profiles. So if you guys want that, be sure to comment down below if you do, and of course which character you guys want to see next. So of course I'm starting off with ZANE TRUESDALE because ZANE TRUESDALE is absolutely sick. He runs Cyber Dragon, one of the best cards. Because side your best deck. But like, yeah, before we get into the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, let's get right into it. Okay, so first off, for the deck profile, we have triple Cyber Dragon. So ZANE TRUESDALE, this is the card. This is Cyber Dragon. This is the original Cyber Dragon deck. So Cyber Dragon, if your opponent controls a monster, you can summon it from your hand for free. And you don't, of course. So absolutely amazing card in the deck. Use it to make basically all of your fusions. And I absolutely love the card. I'm sure you guys already know that if you watch the channel. Cyber Dragon is amazing. Next up, we have one Armored Cybern. Armored Cybern is a card that you actually equip to Cyber Dragon, and it's good removal in the deck. Definitely a very, very cool card to run. And of course, it's not like it's my choice because this is what ZANE did. Next up, we have the one Cyber Barrier Dragon, the OG in the deck. You summon it with Attack Reflector unit, and of course, it stops the first attack that your opponent does. Definitely a very, very nice card. 800 attack is not a lot, but 2800 defense, that makes up for everything. Absolutely amazing. Next up, we have double Cyber Kieran. So actually, he used this card in a combo with Cybernetic fusion support, and of course power bond. So this card, you contribute it and take make any effect damage you take go to 0. So instead of like taking damage in the end face off of power bond, you tribute it and you're taking no damage. And instead of paying half your life points off of fusion support, you tribute it and of course once again take no damage. Absolutely broken card. Next up, we have one Cyber Laser Dragon, another absolute OG in the deck. Basically, you can pop a card with the same attack or defense or higher while it's on the field, and you summon it with, of course, a photon generator unit. Very, very nice card, especially at least ZANE thinks so. So we are gonna run it too. One Cyber Ouroboros. When it's removed from play, you can send one card from your hand to the graveyard and draw a card. A very niche card, but if ZANE thinks it's good, I think it's good too. Next up, we have the triple Cyber Phoenix. So Cyber Phoenix is a negate, and of course, if it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you draw a card. Definitely very, very nice card. And of course, don't forget that all of these cards are machines, so they are all applicable for the fusions. Absolutely broken. We have one Cyber Valley next up. He has 3 effects, and you can choose to use any of them. They all come in very handy in certain situations, and ZANE definitely thought this through because he thinks that this is better than Core, probably because Core isn't a card in the anime. But still, here on Cyber Valley, sorry on Cyber Valley. Next up, we have the one Heavy Mech Support Platform. This card you equip to a machine monster you control and it gains 500 attack or defense. And of course, if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, you can pop the Heavy Mech instead. Definitely very, very nice card. We have triple Proto Cyber Dragon next. It's just treated as Cyber Dragon while it's on the field, but it's very, very mandatory, so you have access to these cards right over there. That is it for the monsters. ZANE is actually one of the only characters who doesn't run any vanilla monsters in his deck. Very, very nice. Onto the spells. We have our first quick play fusion spell over here, Battle Fusion. And as you can tell, it's a quick play fusion spell that you can activate in the battle phase. Very, very nice. We have one cybernetic fusion support combos with Cyber Kieran. Very, very nice. So that's another quick play. Keep that in mind. We have a quick play Defusion over here. Defusion is very good in the deck. You can make your Cyber Twin attack twice, then go Defusion, summon back Cyber Dragon's attack for game. Very, very nice. We have one of the very first cards that ZANE played in the whole anime, Different Dimension Capsule. So Different Dimension Capsule, you remove a card from your deck face down, and then 2 standby phases after the activation, you pop the Dimension Capsule and add the removed card to your hand. Note that your opponent does not see the card, so remember that. Next up, we have one Flash Fusion, another quick play fusion spell, which is absolutely insane. So many quick plays in this deck. One Future Fusion, definitely very, very nice card. We have one Graceful Charity over here, a broken card, banned of course, but ZANE, he doesn't care. Like Kaiba screws the rules. ZANE screws the rules because he's playing Cyberjang, the best deck. Next up, we have one limiter removal. Limiter removal is very iconic. After you summon it with Power Bond, then limiter removal once again, double the double, absolutely broken. We have one monster born. ZANE likes here on this card, of course, because it brings back any of his cards from his graveyard or his opponents. So very, very nice. The one MST, but doesn't negate. What does it do? I don't know, but definitely absolutely amazing. We have one photon generator unit. You tribute 2 cyber dragons and special summon the cyber laser dragon directly from the deck. ZANE likes the card, so I do as well. Absolutely amazing. We are running 2 polymerization because you want to see your fusion spells in the deck. So definitely 2 is the right number. Speaking of 2 cards, or technically you draw 2 or a +1, we have the one of Pot of Greed, but this is the actual card that nobody knows what it does. Because you see, it says draw 2 cards over here, but does it really draw 2 cards? How do I know that it's not 3 cards? I mean, this is ZANE, so ZANE, maybe even draw 4. Why not draw 5 while we're at it? But next up, we have the most iconic card in the deck, Triple Power Bond. This card is broken in the deck. You fusion summon a machine fusion monster from your extra deck, and then of course double its original attack. And then in the end phase, you take damage equal to its original attack. But with Power Bond, you'll be OTKing, so that is of no concern. Next up, we have our traps that ZANE runs. We have one attack reflector unit to bring out, of course, our Cyber Barrier Dragon. The one of Call of the Haunted, a very good monster born in the trap form. Next up, we have Cybernetic Hidden Technology. Very, very nice card. It's a pop, so very, very good. We have Damage Polarizer. Also good. It negates an activation of an effect that inflicts damage to you, and then both players draw a card. Of course, we have another fusion card, Final Fusion over here. Absolutely amazing artwork. If you actually look, that is Cyberjang over there. So absolutely beautiful. It's a fusion summon in the battle step. Very, very nice. And for our final card, we have Trap Jammer. Trap Jammer also, it's basically what it says. It jams your opponent's traps. Very, very nice. Onto the extra deck, we have one Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon along with the one Chimera Tech Over Dragon. Next up, we have the one Cyber End Dragon, the most iconic card in ZANE's deck other than Power Bond in Cyberjang. This is his like boss monster. This is what you are going for. An absolutely broken card. Next up, we have the final card, one Cyber Twin Dragon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. That is it for the deck profile. And of course, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, peace.